Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this: a land where the horizon stretches endlessly, where the sea whispers secrets to the wind, and where the colors of nature shift gently with every season. A place where forest breathes stories of the past, and meadows dance under the northern light of a Scandinavian sky. This is Denmark, a country that might be small on the map, but is overflowing with beauty and captures the soul. Beyond the charming streets of Copenhagen, beyond the castle of Viking tales, lies a Denmark that speaks through the natural landscape, vast coastlines, rolling farmlands, islands like hidden treasure, and forests that feel almost magical. Today, let's take a journey together. Let's walk through Denmark's breathtaking natural beauties. Let's explore not just what the eyes can see, but also what the heart can feel when standing in the middle of the Nordic wonder. Denmark is often called the land of thousand coastlines, and that's no aggregation. With more than 7,000 kilometers of coastline, Denmark is practically woven together by the sea. Wherever you are in the country, the ocean is never far away. The coastline here are not all the same. Some are wide and rushed, with waves crashing against steep cliffs, like the dramatic Møns Klint, where white chalk cliffs rise sharply from the turquoise waters of the Baltic Sea. Standing there, you feel as though you have reached the edge of time itself, where earth, sea, and sky meet in one breathtaking panorama. Other coastlines are softer, gentler, like the sandy beaches of Skagen, where two seas, the Skagerrak and the Kattegat, meet in a dramatic chirp of waves that crash into each other from different directions. It's one of nature's most beautiful dances, a moment where the ocean shows both its power and grace. But Denmark's coastline is not just about beauty, it's about life. Fishing villages, old lighthouses, colorful harbors, they all dot the shores, reminding us how deeply connected the Danish people are to the sea. Here, nature and culture exist hand in hand, inseparable like the tide. When you step away from the sea and walk into Denmark's forest, it feels like entering a different world. Here, silence speaks louder than words. The Rold Skov forest in northern Jutland, for example, is one of the largest forests in the country. Walking among its towering trees feels like stepping into a green cathedral, where shafts of sunlight filter through the leaves like stained glass in a scarce place. Then there's Der Haven, just outside Copenhagen, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its free roaming deer. Imagine wandering through open woodlands where hundreds of deer graze peacefully, their antlers silhouetted against the sky at sunset. It's a reminder that even near the busy capital, Denmark protects place where wildness still thrives. Denmark's national parks, like Thy National Park, showcase the raw, untamed side of Danish nature, with its wind-swept dunes, heathlands, and wild coastlines. It feels almost otherworldly, a place where the forces of wind and water shape the land daily. Standing there, you can almost hear nature's heartbeat. One of the Denmark's most iconic images is its rolling countryside, with patchwork fields, windmills, and cozy farmhouses. At first glance, it might seem simple, just farmland, but if you look closer, you will see the extraordinary beauty in its simplicity. In spring, the fields are painted with wildflowers, their colors stretching like carpets under the open sky. In summer, golden white away with the breeze, shimmering like waves of sunlight. Autumn brings earthy tones, and winter often blankets the fields in quiet snow. Each season brings a new face to Denmark's countryside. And then, of course, there are the windmills. There are not just relics of the past, but symbol of how Denmark has always worked with nature, harnessing the power of the wind long before modern wind turbines dotted the horizon. The rural beauty of Denmark is not about grandeur, it's about peace. It's about that feeling of slowing down, of breathing deeply, of being reminded that sometimes the simplest landscape hold the deepest beauty. Denmark is often described as a country of islands. More than 400 of them. Each has its own personality, its own rhythm. Take Bornholm, for example, an island in the Baltic Sea, known as the Sunshine Island. It offers rocky coastlines, medieval churches, and sandy beaches. It's a place where time seems to slow down, where the beauty of nature is complemented by the warmth of small island communities. Then the Feno, with its wide sandy beaches and seals basking in the sun, or Ærø, with its colorful houses and rolling hills. Each island is like a storybook waiting to be opened, offering a different perspective of Denmark's natural charm. What makes the Danish islands so enchanting is not just their landscape, but the sense of escape they offer. You stop onto one, and the world feels lighter, quieter, and simpler. There's something else about Denmark's natural beauty that often goes unnoticed but is unforgettable once you experience it: the light. Artists from all over the world have come to Denmark to capture its unique light. The skies here shift constantly, creating breathtaking sunrises and sunsets. At Skagen, the northern tip of Denmark, the light is so famous that it inspired an entire generation of painters, the Skagen painters, who tried to capture its golden glow on canvas. In summer, the day stretches long, with twilight lingering like a gentle whisper that refuses to fade. In winter, the light is softer, more fragile, but no less beautiful, casting the world in shades of silver and blue. The light gives Denmark a beauty that is not just seen but felt. It's the kind of beauty that stirs something inside, a quiet awe that lingers long after the sun has set. One of the most inspiring aspects of Denmark's relationship with nature is how deeply sustainability is woven into the culture. This isn't just about protecting the environment, it's about living with it in balance. From the widespread use of bicycle of the world leading development of wind energy, Denmark is constantly striving to protect its natural beauty while embracing progress. Even in cities, nature finds a place with green spaces, clean harbors, and eco-friendly design shaping urban life. This harmony between modern life and natural preservation gives Denmark a rare quality. It's a country that looks forward without leaving its natural treasures behind. When we talk about Denmark's natural beauty, it's not just about landscape, coastlines, or forests. It's about the feeling it gives you. It's the peace of watching waves crash endlessly against the shore. It's the wonder of walking through a forest while there roam free. It's the joy of cycling past golden fields under an endless summer sky. It's the comfort of knowing that here nature is not an afterthought, it's a way of life. Denmark teaches us something simple yet profound. Beauty doesn't always have to be dramatic. Sometimes it's gentle, sometimes it whispers instead of shouting, and often it's found in the quiet moments when we finally slow down enough to listen. As we come to the end of this journey, let's return for a moment to where we began. Standing on the shores of Denmark, listening to the sea, watching the horizon fade into the sky. Denmark's natural beauty is not about overwhelming grandeur. It doesn't try to impress with towering mountains or tropical jungles. Instead, it moves the heart with its simplicity, its honesty, its balance. Here, the land, the sea, and the sky are always in conversation. Here, the beauty of nature is not just something to admire, it's something to live with, something to carry within. And maybe that's the true gift of Denmark's landscapes. They remind us that beauty is everywhere, even in the smallest of places, that peace is possible, that harmony is real. So, if you ever find yourself in Denmark, step outside the cities. Let the wind guide you to the sea. Let the forest welcome you in. Let the light wash over you. And most of all, let Denmark's natural beauty speak to your heart softly, quietly, but forever. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and support me.